uninvited everywhere that I go. They show up. Because who I am will show up at the party. So don't let that old you show up at this party called push. Push it away. And challenge yourself to be the kind of person you've not always been, in order that you may begin to see the kind of outcomes you've never experienced. Is that okay? Absolutely. So commit to go through this training with 100% total what? Commitment. 100% total commitment. Who wants to do that? Say aye. Oh, that's not 100%, that's 70%. Who wants to do that? Raise up your hand. Raise GFF. Raise up your hand. Up. Put them up. Take them up. Hapa bros. You are punishing them now. Look at your neighbor, say show total commitment. Total commitment is not just raising up your hand, it's participating. Being present, showing yourself. Okay? Showing yourself, proving to yourself you can do this, that a new you can emerge. So commit. Commitment is not just a wishy-washy thing. Commitment means that you are totally sold out. Okay? If you are online, you're watching this live streaming, commit that this is one live streaming that you're going to start and you're going to finish. Commit that when you miss any part due to any circumstance, you're going to go back and you're going to see it again. Commit. Who's going to commit? Say aye. Absolutely. Now, as you watch via online streaming, one of the things I want you to do in the comment sections, wherever it is you're watching, whether it's on YouTube or on Facebook Live, I challenge you to leave some comments there so we can know you are committing and you are following like us. Let's know what you're learning. Leave your comments. Leave questions. Leave different things so that we can know that you are participating. Number 2, make the decision to change your life, your career, your decision for the better. Remember I told you the journey of 1,000 miles started with a decision. Make the commitment to change different facets of your life. Make the commitment. If you haven't, and if you don't, it's going to continue to cost you. Because the old you will not let the new you emerge. But commitment is part of the thing that will begin to cause the old you to dissipate, to give way. Okay? So commit. Make that decision. Change your life. Change your career. Change your business. Change your relationship with money for the better. Don't be like other people who all they want to do only is to show up at how to make a 7-8 figure income with no commitment. Okay? Show the commitment that will make you have that result because of a change that's going to be happening on your inside. Because you have integrity. Who has integrity here? Say aye. Absolutely. Number 3, take action. Take what? Take action. In order to make change happen in your life, you actually have to do something. You have to do something. You can't leave this event and go and say, I declare that I receive it. I declare that I receive it. See, bangolo years later, you would be in the same place declaring. Nothing would happen. Say, I move in the realm of grace and favor. No, you can't be declaring grace and favor. Grace and favor. You've got to do something. I know you are blessed, but do something. Do something. It's action that attracts outcomes. It is action. And here we don't want you to take action. No. We want you to take massive action. You are committed to doing that. Raise up your hand and say, I am. Are you committed? Absolutely. Take massive action. Change something by taking action. And then, of course, complete each session and complete the total complete training eventually. People start events like this, they never finish it. Like I said earlier, patterns. Who you are, showing up. You start things. They come out. And the most annoying thing for me sometimes, we've said this, then they come by 12 o'clock. Meet Adenike Ajayi, Talatu Usa, Walter Samuel, and they say, see, there's something I need to really go for. You didn't need to register for this event. You didn't need to. And actually, if you want to do that, you could have stayed at home and watched the live streaming so you can do a couple of other things. But if you came here, be here. I told you it would not be nice. Am I permitted? Thank you. Okay? So finish what you've started. You started day 1, finish it. And make sure you are at day 2 and finish it. And ensure that you are at day 3 and finish it. You are a finisher. Some of us who are here, the major demon in our lives is starting stuff that we never finish. We have a plethora of issues and projects that we've started. And for once, you've started another project, 3-day project. Finish it. Finish it to the last. I don't care if transport is a challenge for you. Finish it. Prove to yourself for once you can finish something. I'm not trying to blackmail you. I'm trying to let you see that there's a pattern that would always make you use excuses and what some people call reasons Reasons and excuses are the same if they keep you from having the outcomes that you desire to have. Okay? So commit to complete. Of course, begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. If you're watching through live streaming or anywhere, to get a sheet of paper right now if you're here, get your notebook. I hope you have a notebook. You didn't come with sheets of paper. Okay? And you came with a pen. If you don't have a pen, I'm going to give you a pen right now. You don't have a pen, raise up your hand. You don't have a pen where you are, please raise up your hand. I'm not going to call you on serious. Trust me. This is a one-day mistake. Tomorrow you have a pen. You don't have a pen, raise up your hand. If you have an extra pen, raise up your hand. Let's give this person. Oh, I love these people. They have extra pens. Thank you for borrowing me your pen. See, some of you don't have a pen. You didn't raise up your hand. That's what's happening in your life. You need help. Never ask for help. And I'm serious. There's somebody here who needs a pen. I got one already. Olamide. Thank you. Thank you. Was it Ogaga? Thank you so much. Yeah. Ogaga. 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 Chap. Sunang inaikina. What name is that? Delta. Ogaga. Yeah, you know, people, USA, they used to say I was from Delta. My life was so scattered that even though I'm from Benue, when I was in school, you wouldn't believe this. In order to get scholarship, because everybody thought I was from Delta and I didn't look northern or middle belt, and my accent didn't betray that, I went and joined Association of Delta State Students. Honestly, because we're going to apply for scholarship. And I'm not alone. Many of us who have lived lives like that. Is it okay to be honest in these 3 days? Is it okay? Oh, okay. Because some of you have started crucifying me with your looks. Like, how dare he? You see, if you want to know some of the reasons why I'm not qualified to stand here and talk to you, there are too many of them that make me not qualified. So let me upfront be throwing some of them at you so you may leave on time and give space for more people. Okay, I don't have a lot of degrees. I don't. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, the kinds of schools I went to, if you knew, you would not sit in this meeting. I went to schools where when the teacher came to the class, he started speaking this kind of English. He says, student, today we are looking at agricultural abinga. He always forgot what he needed to say, and a student would have to guess and remind him or tell him the appropriate English word. Agricultural, yawa, science. Science. Jonah, you are correct, wallahi. Somebody say correct. This guy would come to class and he always looked very rough with this bushy beard, and he would say, today we are looking at how the farmer harvests the crop. You don't know crop? Hey! What kind of primary school did you attend, wallahi? Crop, kai! Crop! Crop! What is this? Crop. Once the farmer harvests the crop, the palm sometimes have the big palm, wallahi, and the palm is too big that the manual harvest will not work. So the farmer will get a machine. You know machine ko? Machine what? Machine kai? Machine. You know machine? There is this machine. Is a combine. You don't know English? Combine harvester. The combine harvester. And in case the farmer puts the crop in the storage, and sometimes, anyway, tomorrow I'm going to tell you about that. We are going to be discussing about the first. Kunsam first. First. Hey! What kind of primary school did you go to? First. When the farmer stores the crop, the first will come to attack. First. Oh, you know first now, ko? Yawa. Alhamdulillah. So the farmer, when the farmer sees a pest, you know, when we were kids, you guys are laughing. We couldn't laugh. We went like this. We held the laughter because if you laughed, you were in trouble. You'll be beaten. So we got back home and we told our friends. We told our friends and we had a good laugh. We told this other friend and we had a good laugh. And this other friend come and say, they say you came with one gist from school today. Yeah. We shared, we laughed. But guess what was happening? When our SSC results came, SS3 results came, my first SS3 result was absolutely rubbish. It was terrible. It was so terrible, so bad. I passed 2 subjects. 1 credit and the other one was an A. The one I credited was Kwambai Habesta. I realized that while we were having those courses and laughing at the man and having fun, unconsciously we were learning. Whatever we laughed about and we told those stories about, we never forgot. It stuck. We never forgot. That's why you remember ABC. You go to those classes where ABC is taught, the classes are colorful. They have videos for fun and Barney and Friend. They've got all of those very interesting songs and rhymes, remember? They've got all of those things. I'm not talking about those of you who went to LEA, grammar, whatever like I did. No, come on. I'm talking about the modern schools your kids and your nieces and nephews are attending. Do you understand? When learning is fun, so just be ready to have fun. Be prepared to have fun. Make a decision to have fun. Who's making that decision? Say I. Absolutely. So if you look at my background, guys, we shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't be talking NLP. Okay? But thank God for a man that I spent the better part of my life blaming, angry with, my father. I didn't like my father. I didn't like my father, and it elucidates a point that I was trying to make earlier. I didn't like my father because he wanted us to read. He didn't want me to have fun, play football and all of that. And I'm not sure it was so balanced, but it was his own way because people are doing the best they can with what they know. Say that, everybody. Everybody say it again. People are doing the best they can with what they know. So my father didn't particularly have a good upbringing from his older brothers who were harsh to him. And my father, growing up, see my father beat my mother regularly, and I grew up, see my father beat me. Well, some of you, when you were kids, they want to beat you, they say, enter, you will enter house. I don't used to enter. Enter where? Because these dogoyaro trees, neem trees, my father will pluck the branches, he will finish them on my back. You with scars. It's called physical abuse. Okay, but that was the best he knew. And years later today, you see that when we begin to talk about meaning and we begin to talk about our memories and our past, we begin to make the connection and see that, oh, this guy meant well, but at that time I didn't feel it. I was so upset with my dad for most of my years that if I thought of my dad, I would be angry and my body would be literally quaking. I was angry. I didn't like my dad at all. I didn't like him for the pain he cost us, for the pain he cost my mom, for a lot of things. Today we are reconciled, and I thank God for that. I still get angry a few times. But that's getting angry and my body shaking. No. I'm one day beating up my dad. I'm not proud of this. And getting him admitted in hospital. Listen, gentlemen. You see, there's somewhere that you are headed to, but your past is standing in the way. And for me, that was a huge part of the past that I had to resolve and deal with. Who is ready to begin a journey of dealing with their past? Say I. Okay? I welcome you. I welcome you to this meeting. I want you to begin with the end in mind. I want you to get your whatever and write. Give me one reason why you came here. I want you to write a goal. A goal which, if this goal is met, I'm sure you probably have some other goals, but if this one goal that you're about to write is met, it will ensure that it will help you to build confidence to have the other goals met. What is the one goal that you want met? What is the one thing on your agenda that you desire to have happen at this 3-day event? What do you want? And I want you to get specific with it. Some of you have been taught SMART goal setting. I like SMART goal setting. By day 3 or 2, you hear us go beyond SMART to something truly profound called strategic visioning, which is one of the main reasons why we came here. Okay? Why are you here? Specifically, why are you here? What do you want to change? If it's the relationship with your son, that is the most important for you right now, write it down. If it's communication with your spouse, with your daughter, if it's your ability to resolve conflicts in the office, workplace, if it's to grow your income in your business, if it's to make more money in your personal life, state it, write it, okay? I don't know if I have some money here, but who wants to make more money? Let me see your hands up. You want to make more money? That's your goal. Okay, you want to make more money. So if you want to make more money and I have like $20 here, if I gave you $20, would you have made more money? Yes. But is that your goal? No. What's your goal? State what you want to make. Some of us grew up from backgrounds where our people, the people who raised us up, were never specific on what outcomes they wanted to create, and we inherited those thought patterns. What do you want to create? What do you want? What would happen in your life at this event that because of its happening, it will build your confidence level for several other things that are important to you to happen? What is it? And some of you want to write more than one. Maybe you can, but write the topmost one at the top. Maybe you can write 4 or 5 or 6. What do you really, really want? God saying, I'm sure we have our own music. What do you really want?
You know.
You are responsible. You are not to blame for where you are, but you are responsible. Blame something else, blame whatever else, but you take responsibility. Because with responsibility, you can move forward. And that is also one of the functions of having a plethora of people who read a John Maxwell book and become a coach automatically. Okay? Without understanding the concepts that are taught therein at a deeper level. Okay, so what we need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is we are responsible and we are at cost. In every area of your life where you've experienced the kind of outcomes that you don't want, I'm putting it to you today is because unconsciously you didn't realize that you were putting yourself at effect. Those at effect are refusing to be at cost. Once you begin to experience what happens at cost, you'll not go back to effect. I want to share with you a few things, a few thoughts. But I want everybody to stand so we can have a little fun as we begin the class. And the class is not starting today yet. I think maybe until sometime around lunchtime, we'll start in earnest. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin to lay the foundation and the introduction to what this weekend is really all about, I'd like you to have an understanding of some things. Okay? Who wants to succeed after today? Say aye. Come on, raise up your right hand above your head. Say aye. Say, I'm responsible. I commit today that if it is to be, it is up to me. That the outcomes I want to get, I am responsible. Where I want to go to, I will make it happen. I will no longer blame others. I will take responsibility. So help me God. In Nigeria, you have to put small God inside. Okay. All right. Now, for those of you who are here, from time to time, we like to see you using your phone to share some of the things that are being shared here, some of the things that are profound for you, and some of the things that are life and paradigm changing for you. And what you want to do when you or you share on Facebook or other social media platforms is to use the hashtag NLP with IMI. Okay. Okay, so use the hashtag NLP, capital, small letter with, and then capital IMI. You get that? Or hashtag, you can also use hashtag push together if you have some space there. Push. NLP with IMI, push. Let's put it out there and get a lot of people to know what is going on. It's amazing. Some of the people who cause changes to happen and learning to happen, people in training and development in companies, organizations, HR, do not know about NLP. Because regularly we have people come to this experience and they say to us, if I knew this and it could change our company culture and help us have transformation happen with some of these things that we have had in our organization, this is the path we should have followed. I meet people say that regularly. Regularly. They say, my pastor needs to know this. Oh, my church members, I can't count the number of pastors who have done these trainings with our organization. Okay? Pastors, corporate executives, owners, individuals, students, youth co-members, sports people, musicians, people in the arts, different people from diverse backgrounds, people from near and from far, who are challenging themselves. You know, we have become, especially if you are in the area of personal development, we become addicted to learning something new. This is not about learning something new. This is about getting a hold of something that will prove to be totally transformational, help you get the outcomes that you really, really, truly desire. Okay? Now, I want to share something quickly with you, and then I'll have Walter Samuel come up. Quickly. When you look at the goal you wrote earlier, the goal I made you note down, what you said you wanted to have happen in your life. When you wrote earlier, I asked you the question, is that the first time you're writing that down? No. What has prevented our goals from happening before? When you ask people what the things are that have prevented their outcomes from happening, the answers show that they are not at cause. They show that they have been at effect. Because the reasons are outside of them. The reasons have nothing to do with who they are. But what if it is true? And if you pretend and imagine that it's true, that your lives can be changed through understanding this paradigm, that you are responsible, even though you are not at first on, you attract. The things that you pay attention to, you magnetize. The things that you pay attention to, you magnetize. But many times when we talk about focus and what you pay attention to, many people are thinking of what they determine, making that decision to say, I am going to pursue this, I'm going to focus this. That, in a sense, is called conscious focus. It's called what? Conscious focus. But your decisions consciously, your beliefs, because Albert Einstein said that beliefs are the boundary conditions that determine our reality. Okay? Our beliefs, most of the beliefs that many of us think we have regarding different aspects of our lives are also conscious. There are things that when we talk about them, we hold them consciously. But the beliefs that we really have stopping us are the ones that in the background are layered in, have been layered in for a long unconscious level that we don't know about. And so you've got these paradigms in your life that are affecting us in terms of our focus. Because our focus are made up of the sounds, the pictures, and sounds, the pictures, the tastes, the self-talk, and all of the feelings around us.